Now, I know we're at the finale, but you know it wouldn't be right if we didn't surprise you guys with another twist. Can you guess?
So we have a new groomsman coming to the cast, my man Chuck. As you guys remember in an earlier episode, Jaren was unable to be a groomsman and part of this Amadi Coming Soon production. Kind of balance out the numbers somehow, so had to reach deep into the Rolodex, and I called on an old friend, my man Chuck, from kindergarten, elementary school. Man, this was one of the homies. You know what I'm saying? One of the guys that at that point in time I was trying to determine who should be number 10. A year or two before even this whole wedding situation, Chuck is someone who we were able to kind of reconnect later in life, and he actually really inspired me to, as silly as it sounds, to really begin picking up reading and taking that more seriously. And he really challenged me to read books. And I've seen even through him how that's transformed him, and now I can see how it transformed me and my thinking and the way I'm moving as well. So because of that, he was definitely a very influential person to me, someone who I see myself aligning with in the future and working with in the future. Very similar morals, beliefs, value systems, so it just made a lot of sense.
My name is Chukwuemeka. Everyone knows me as Chuck.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel proud and I feel happy to be, honored to be asked that question. So I'm like, hell yeah.
All of the outfits that you see here were all handmade from the motherland, Nigeria. That's something I was very, very proud of. We had a infamous designer named Bibi Lawrence from Nigeria who made my gold outfit. So all those gems that you see coming down on it, those were all handmade and sewn from a very, very, very great quality fabric. And then you see those orange beads that I have around my neck and around my head. That is specifically for what my parents' tribe would wear. So like from the Delta tribe, that's what they would wear. And those were all from Devil's Apparel, another Nigerian vendor as well. And so it was just amazing. You'll see my girls, they'll have little accent pieces on the sides of their heads. Their head wraps were also authentically from Nigeria as well. Their clothing as well, they'll have bracelets that also match the same authentic cultural pieces from Devil's Apparel as well. So shout out to them and thank you so much. And then the guys' outfits as well.
Especially my outfit. My outfit was made by the same designer as yours. With the guys, we actually found a local tailor that was able to, Bazo Culture, he was able to take good care of my men. Trying to figure out what type of design to go for. It's kind of funny. That design, that gray outfit for the men, was actually, I had a similar design idea in mind even for myself, but I decided not to go with that. So kind of passed along that to them. They had the next best thing, but thought they turned out looking great. Even the guys, they some of them still wearing them. They're still wearing the fit, so it was a good look.
That's what we love.
It was a good look, absolutely.
Out the side of my eye, but I didn't know he messed his leg up until like the next day.
the groom. So this is why we are here today to celebrate this marriage between my son and the bride.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming. My name is Letitia Amadi. I'm the mother to be here.
I'm Jennifer Amado, mother of the groom.
The groom to pay a dowry to the bride's side of the family. And what's a dowry? Dowry is, I guess, for lack of better words, a gift, payment. It's I don't want to say it's a trade going on here, but it's out of sign of respect for the family for, I guess, taking the woman out of her mother's household. You are supposed to compensate them to kind of let them know that the daughter's in great hands. And
please take your pictures. Take your pictures. This is a queen you're looking at. Queen Bee, you can see that.
Beautiful. You have always made me proud. I'm going to give this to you. Let me know the guy you really want to marry. Look for him. Yes. Yeah, we have to follow the tradition. So Beks,
yes, sir.
I understand.
Yes, sir.
I've been married for about 30 years. Yeah, looking at me, you might not know it. But I've been there for 30 years, so I know what it is. You have my blessing.
Thank you.
It's going to be well with you.
Thank you.
Amen.
It's marriage fun.
Yes, sir.
Don't take it so serious that if you don't do this, I'll kill you and all. No. Just relax. Be yourself. You know, be true to yourself.
Yes, sir.
There will be misunderstandings.
Yes, sir.
There will be arguments from time to time.
Yes,
It's okay. You can always handle it.
Yes, sir.
But you always remember you are the man in the house.
Yes, sir.
Yes, a woman will always be a woman. On behalf of the bride's family, we have accepted him.
Yes, sir.
So we wish you the best of luck and welcome to the family. The Amadi's family. It's a great family. We pray that God should bless you abundantly.
Amen.
To give you plenty and plenty of children.
Double. Gentlemen, traditionally, I would like to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Bedele Amadi. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause. They did it. So, I think he said he was hungry.
Starving.
like stop. You say, you know, he said, hey, but hold on. Yo, you ain't the only one that got ego. I'm saying, she got too. Go on airplane mode. Come, don't play with the one scooter. All right, good. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round of applause. That was beautiful. Y'all got enough? Y'all good? All right. So,
you guys have showed up and showed out. Seriously, you guys are beautiful. You guys are great. You guys all look beautiful. Thank you for your time, your presence. This is more than a gift you guys have done. Seriously, I'm gonna give it to my wife, and I know she has to do it.
Well, everyone, as my husband said, thank you all for coming, especially under the circumstances. I cannot take that lightly or take it for granted that you guys all came out here to celebrate this special day with us during this time in our world. So we love you guys so much. Your excitement really makes us really, really happy.
I take the extra you can pull through. This gentleman can't pull through. Right, Wayne?
They surprised me on my wedding day with a beautiful pendant to put on my bouquet as I walked down the aisle. So as you guys know, I lost my father, and so my uncle, he actually stepped up to walk me down the aisle and just be that father figure. So it was just beautiful that they were able to give me that, and I put it on the bouquet, which you can see, and it was just the most sweetest thing in the world, and I really felt like, you know, my father was walking down the aisle with me, so it was so perfect.
So, all right, hey, real shit, I can't thank each and every one of y'all enough for being a part of this moment on some real shit. Like, this means something on the real, and I got game balls for each and every one of y'all. Seriously.
Yes, sir.
First. Woo! First. Shut. Game ball. Hey, bro, sir, real shit. As crazy as it sounds, you got me back in the ring. And that's something that I don't take for granted. open so many doors, open me up so much better. So, you're the first one, bro.
Sir.
All right.
Some literature.
All right.
Clap it up, y'all. Clap it up.
Get my man mind right.
Number two. Let's go to my man Mo. He been down since 8th grade, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, solid.
man.
Hey, we never fell off. We been locked in, bro. No, you dog.
Light.
Game ball, bro.
Game ball. Game ball.
Let's go. Let's go. This nigga's giving out game life.
Hey, next up.
That's what we supposed to be here.
Next up, hey, this goes to a special person, real live, man. Hey, my man Wayne.
Hey,
real shit. Take you back in the flash in the back. Hey, real shit. 08, bro. 09, that shit went down. You held me down, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gave me an outlet as far as working out, keep my mind going, keep myself busy. Even to this day, you got the outrageous perspectives and opinions, bro. You opinionated as fuck, but real shit, there is some basis to your shit, bro. It ain't just bullshit. You ain't just trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? But there's some shit to it, and I do realize that. Love you, bro. Game ball, bro.
Game ball, homie.
This shit going on my desk at work.
All right. Next up. Hey, Mills. Mills. Hey. 2 years ago when I moved back around the way, you received open arms, bro. You know what I'm saying? Type of conversation we was having, type of building we was doing, bro. On the real, hey, you got a lot of untapped potential. I'm trying to bring it out of you. On the real. I'm here for you, dog. Like,
Baby. Let's get it.
Man, hey, Paul. Paul.
Goofy ass bro.
Man, we got some stories, bro. we got some stories. Keep them locked away. Yeah. We don't do it for right now, but hey, you been solid shit. Freshman year. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying, we been transfer schools, both had our things to get it worked through. You know what I'm saying? Always been solid. Every time we got around each other, we still the same dude, bro. Like, bro.
Two hands.
Big six ball.
Hey, real shit. And this next person right here, real shit. He's that nigga actually taught me how to play football. Whoa.
Hey.
To this day, you still the best football player I've seen my own eyes. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely appreciate you tapping into me and pointing to me over the years and everything you've done for me. You know what I'm saying? You taking me back and forth to Salisbury, making sure I'm right. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's for
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? So, real shit. Love you, bro.
Jamal.
Next guy, man, it's a special place in my heart, man. Sit down with 0405, man. I think old Neil bastard, bro. Hey.
Oh, yeah. Chef King.
You another one, bro. You got a lot of untapped potential I'm trying to pull out of you, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been building. I love what you're going to. I love what you're growing into, bro. I'm here for you. Know that. For life. We locked in, bro. Know that. Ain't ball, bro.
I see some athletes still in the building.
I see some people catching something.
Next person, hey, some business partners that we locked in for life now, Durham. You know what I'm saying? Like, you and your wife, bro, Flo and I, we both love y'all to death, man. Certainly more than you know. You know what I'm saying? This is all love. We locked in for life, bro. So, gang ball, bro. The next one, hey, Aza, you my mentor right now. Whether you realize it or not, more than you know. You know what I'm saying? You're so inspiring. I love you more than life, man. Seriously, one thing you pour into me for no reason. Without expecting anything in return. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me up this life. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I still don't forget, nigga, you helped finance this salary situation for me, bro. Like, nigga, life could be so different. I don't take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you did that at such a young age. I didn't even have to ask you. You know what I'm saying? So, that's love. Love you, bro. Hey, last but not fucking least, yo. Hey, best man, dog. Whew, what can I say about you, man?
That look good, though.
What can I say about you, man? Real life. On the real, all 10 of y'all have a huge impact on who I am as a person, which I realize it now. Woo! I don't want, you know what I'm saying, who's been more contributing. It's nothing like that, but seriously, you Darius, you help me understand life so much better than I had before I met you. Understanding the big picture of things, understanding, like I said, these moments.
these moments mean something because we ain't gonna get this back ever. It's only gonna happen once. There ain't no redo. Man, I've been living with you for what, 4.5, 5 years, man. And fell off, came right back on like you never left. You know what I'm saying? It's still what it is. Love you. You know what I'm saying? You know, we definitely locked in for life, bro. Yes. I don't care what happens. Love you, bro. Support you. Yeah, bro.
Get it, play. Yeah. They got hand me on
Hey, y'all, this is why all y'all in here right now because we want to take pictures of the game balls. So go outside, y'all. All
right, but you got signed.
You know, we fell off for like, you know, well, like a year or so, you know, for business reasons and personal reasons as well. And, you know, to come back this strong, it's powerful. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're closer now than ever. Like, that made us into our own identities, you know what I'm saying? In a sense, like we needed that separation. So, so to come back like this is, man, it's just a blessing, bro. Like I'm glad that God provided this opportunity. I'm glad that Daryl introduced us again together and made us talk, basically being in the same vicinity. You know what I'm saying? Like that's I mean, for real, we so hard-headed, but who knows if we would have, you know what I'm saying, when or if we would have connected, you feel me? So like, that was huge.
All right, so ladies, you guys know that I love you guys so freaking much. It means the world to me that you guys are here with me. I love gifts, y'all know that as well. This is just another small token. So please open it, read it, and then love it after. I love you. I love you. I love you. Keep it open.
Love you so much.
Don't cry, please. Don't cry.
days, there'll be some bad times. And you place it on your sweet and lovely hand. We will tell our kids, they will tell their kids, when mom and daddy is on the day of Mary Mander.
So for what God has put together, let no one put asunder. Amen. For as much as Bekwale and Flo and Beks and Flo have consummated and consented to live together in holy wedlock before a holy God, and have witnessed the same before this God and this company, and therein have pledged their faith to each other, and have declared the same by joining hands, I would ask that they would turn now and face the congregation. And I want you to see this because of the witness, because of what is taking place today. I wanted to present them to you in this fashion before the pronouncement and before they are going to give personal vows.
Yes, sir.
And so take a great look at them. Look them in the eye. Look them straight in the eye. Square them up, even if you got a mask on. Let them know you love them. Let them know you love them. And those are words.
Started from a DM and now we're here. If you would have told me 4.5 years ago that one simple direct message on a social media platform could and would forever change the directory and path for both of our lives forever, I would never believed it. But in the 4.5 years of knowing and being with you, you have officially made this man reconsider. I stand here today, a man who is filled with love, happiness, and eternal joy, because today I am marrying the love of my life, my best friend, Ace Boone Coon, road dog, and life partner. Through you, I've been able to find a deeper level of love and compassion that I've never felt for anyone, ever. The past 15 months during our engagement season has been an eventful period in time in history. Besides facing a global pandemic that has caused a lack in so many people's lives around the globe, cultural and political tension, God has still decided to bless the both of us abundantly in every aspect of our lives and relationship. From gaining new promotions in both of our career vocations to the growth of both of our entrepreneurial businesses, I believe that our lives have been filled with a plethora of prosperity only because of God's grace and His direct reflection of the love He has for us. I vow to do what it takes to sustain our love, to forever be a beacon of light and an example for the many blessings God has in store for all of His children in Christ. Flora Acia Maya, I vow to fill your life with love and endless memories. I vow to always do my part to ease the burdens of your life in this borrowed time Christ has allowed for us. I vow to be the husband you need in each and every moment of your life. I vow to continue to do the little things in our relationship that has propelled our relationship forward with God first and will continue throughout our marriage. I vow to provide provision, security, comfort to my best friend, lover, dance partner, business partner, personal assistant when needed. I vow to never make you feel second best, not wanted, or an afterthought. I vow to continue to encourage and uplift you to be the very best you that you can be. I vow when we find obstacles in our way, I promise to stand up for you, to always stick by you, to fight for you, and to comfort you always. It brings me great pleasure that in these vows I swear, not just because I love you as my partner, but because I like you as my best friend. I can't wait to build this legacy with you. Amadi at last.
Woo.
Cold gang.
That was pretty good.
Cold gang.
All right. To the love of my life, Bekwele Ijoma Amadi.
Yes, sir.
My best friend, my protector, and confidant. I love your heart, your kindness, your thoughtfulness. I love the way you smile, the way you laugh. I love the way that you care, and most importantly, I love the way you love me. I thank God for you every day. It was just 4.5 years ago that I was just talking to God and telling him what I wanted, and you slid in my DMs. When you slid in my DMs, I thought, oh no, this can't be it. I'm not even gonna pay any attention. But you came at me so organically, and you had discernment that let me know that I was more than just a quick flick for you. I promise to love you with every breath in me. I promise to support you and protect you. I promise to pray with you and for you. I promise to pray for our home. I promise to protect your peace. I promise to always be there for you, stand by you and with you. I vow to love, honor, and most importantly, respect you as my husband, my best friend, and the head and not the tail of our household. I choose you, loving what I know of you, and trusting who you will be. I choose you through laughter, through tears, through heartache, and through fears. From this day forward and for the rest of my life, I will always and forever choose you.
That's all right right there. That's all right right there.
One more time, for as much as Bekwele and Flora have come together and consented in holy wedlock before our God and in this company, and they have pledged their faith together to each other and have declared the same by joining hands, I now pronounce that they are husband and wife in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. You may salute your bride, your wife.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bars. I always find a way to go back and do my personal toast. And I will tell you this. We don't know each other that long, but you wouldn't know. And the reason why you wouldn't know is because if you are around them, and I'm not saying it because I got the mic, you have no choice but to vibe or be on the level of that they are on. Smiling, good vibes, energy. Man, on Thursday I was like, you know what, I'm good. We're good to go. I'm about to shut this place down. And then Saturday I did the same thing. May y'all continue to have such energy in your marriage. There was something he said about issues. You better have it. Because if you don't, then it ain't real. You have to have it, because that's how you know yourself. You don't know her yet. She don't know you yet. Y'all got a lifetime to know each other. You feel me? Because you will never know her fully. It takes a lifetime. Because y'all ain't old yet. When y'all get old, then you will know how it is to be old with the person you're growing old with. You feel me? Bars. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, with whatever is in front of you, please raise it high. Because this couple right here, they got many children coming their way. Grandma and grandpa, they are ready. They are ready. They have long life coming their way. They have prosperity coming their way. And the amount of money that's coming their way, only God knows. So, 3 cheers to this lovely couple, ladies and gentlemen. Hip, hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip, hip. Hooray! I hope somebody recorded what I just said, because those bars. Can I get a 1? Can I get a 2? Everybody shout out Amadi! Yes, sir! Yes! That was fantabulous. Okay, so, Flo, you need to feed this young man.
Prime time. Chop life game.
Chop life.
Just want to make sure I want it. Now you
See,
good.
he said, do your thing, baby. This marriage is going to last, ladies and gentlemen. Please feed that hungry man. Oh boy. Yes, sir. Hey, that thing good. Sweet. I have feed her. Stop eating and feed her. Oh yeah. That sweetie maintain. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round of applause.
know what was going on. I was just scared. So I finally said, we can talk, and he was like, I'm ready. I said, you ready for what? Because I'm not ready. And he said, I'm ready. What we got to do? What we got to make it happen? I said, what's the timeline? He said, well, I'm ready whenever. And this was literally a month or so before the actual engagement. And I was scared. I had a lot of emotions. But overall, I think that this is going to be a blessed union. They feed off of each other very well. They support each other through every aspect. I have no concerns whatsoever with this man. I gotta approve. You know, I got the first approval, y'all. Just let y'all know. But I just want to say I love you guys. I can't wait for little Amadi's. I know they're waiting for so many. I didn't write anything, but I'm just like lost for words right now. It's been an emotional day for me, period. Just for this whole aspect, it's been great. I love you guys both dearly. And I'm blessing your union right now. That you guys will continue to prosper. You guys will continue to hold each other up and look out for each other for the rest of your lives. Thank you.
Well, I didn't write anything either, but I can definitely come from the heart. I've known Flo for quite a long time, something over a decade, I can't even remember, but she is such a beautiful spirit and has such a beautiful heart. And when she started telling me about the new man in her life, I was very excited for her, and after meeting him, I said, yeah, that's the one. So I called him, and I said, when you're ready, you let me know, and we'll get it together. So, yeah, he definitely texted me maybe in like 2 weeks. And I was like, okay, we're here. And both of you guys are just vibrant, beautiful people on the inside, and it shows on the outside. And, you know, everyone here, we all just love you and support you because you all actually do the same for all of us. And so it's one of those things where it's like a cycle of love between you and who you surround yourself with. So this is just very beautiful. I don't want to cry because I'm one of those people. So I'm going to wrap it up and just say we couldn't be more happy for you. And yes, I'm ready for all of the Amadis, every last 5.
20 of them. All 20 of them.
We need all that. So congrats to you all, and we just love you.
Freestyle Saturdays. So, me and Beks met through a physical altercation.
What? Is that
Yeah, on the football field. So, of course, I played running back. And the impact was so hard that I had to know his name. Like, who are you, bro? Like, it was all for Sean Taylor. Like, he's the realest Sean Taylor I've ever met. So, the respect was there from there. We got recruited together at Salisbury. So that formed a slight brotherhood right there, and it just organically grew through trial tribulations. We done been through, we didn't know we was gonna make it sometimes. And you know, it was sources outside of us that we couldn't control. And the leaning on each other and just supporting each other just made it that much more, you know, sensible, you know, to get through. So, you know, throughout that, you know, we grew, you know, throughout that, and, you know, became roommates, you know, when we graduated from college. We was roommates, and probably like 2 years with living together, you know, Beks was very serious and strategic on finding his wife. Like, this was a plan. This was not something that just happened. This was something that he was gonna sort out and find and, you know, win over eventually. So, you know, of course, with the DM, started with the DM, you know, that's the first scan where you just get to see, you know, what a person really has or not have, you know, personally wise and everything. So he analyzed that, and I guess from the cover, it looked good. So, you know, he ventured in and, you know, took her for an ice cream date. That was the first date, right? Yeah, one of them. Y'all did something like that earlier. Y'all did that earlier. You know, not too much money, but a lot of thought, though. A lot of thought. The the money was gonna come regardless if it was worth it. So, vacations, jewelry, clothes, dates, you done showed yourself, your wife, and what type of husband you can be, what type of leader you can be.
Amen.
It's about leading. So, he's led me in a lot of situations, with my growth, with forgiving people and just kind of not analyzing people too roughly, you really gotta let people grow. So they grew together, pretty much, and it's been flawless. Like there's been issues, but there's never been nothing that scared them away from each other where they thought it wasn't going to work. Actually, like it might have crossed their mind, but it wasn't really a real thought. Like it gets rough, but it was the one. And when it started, it never stopped. It never stopped. So, without further ado, nah, you're right. It is, So, nonetheless, I know this is gonna work. It's been too organic. It's been too easy for them to just fall.
Okay, Darren.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, blessings to you. Blessings to the homies. Blessings to everything.
All right, it's the finale.
We made it.
We did it. Everything that we worked hard for, sacrificed, up until this very moment.
So what it took about 15 months? 15 months of planning, preparation, pulling out our hair, being stressed out, budgeting, spending all our money. It was just so much coordinating, planning, trying to get folks on the right page, arguing. We went through every range of emotion. I think we can honestly say, trying to do the wedding that we wanted to have. All in all, I will say it was worth it though. Crazy experience, crazy memories that were made that day. I think for me personally, I think one of the things that I still kind of hold on to and take away was being able to kind of show our culture to people who may have never seen it in that light before. Mm-hmm. And it's so funny because we all come from the culture, whether white, black, whatever skin color you are, we all originate from the same place. Mm-hmm. And to kind of I truly feel that we got married as, the true king and queen, the way that they do, and the way they used to do it, the way they do it back home. It was just great to be able to show that and experience that with other people. We're still getting constant compliments and hits up about the wedding, and although I would never get married again, I'm not doing it again the second time, but it was definitely a great experience to be able to experience and to be able to hold on to those memories and church shows. So all in all, no regrets.
For him to say that, what I got to say? As long as he's happy and everything worth it, I'm good to go. I agree with him. It was a heck of a roller coaster, y'all. It was a heck of a roller coaster, to say the least. And it wasn't easy. Now that we're on the other side, one thing they don't tell you is your relationships change. Ooh. In so many different ways. And, I've had a number of relationships change. Let me just keep it up. Like, this wedding, this vision, everything has been so beautiful, but unfortunately, I've lost friendships, Unfortunately, some relationships have changed. Unfortunately, some people who were with me up until that moment aren't with me anymore, and it's okay. Those things are gonna happen, and they tell you it's gonna happen, but you don't want to believe it, right? Because in your mind, you're like, not my friends. We too solid. Like, we already know each other. Like, we're not gonna be one of them. But it happens to the best of us. And I would say the biggest advice is just to let life play its course. As you're entering this new stage in your life, it's gonna cause for things to shift. You can't have the same friendships. You can't always talk about the same things anymore. can't always go to the same places anymore. And sometimes, you know, there are things that are gonna happen that kind of are gonna allow those things to I don't wanna say like dissolve easier for you, but more so like God always knows what's best for you. And so if it's not supposed to be around you, he's gonna remove it. And if it's supposed to be there, it'll come back. And so I think just having faith and understanding the process and knowing that things are just gonna change and just being okay with it and just knowing that as long as your union is good and you and your husband are good and you're comfortable with everything else around you, whatever you wanna fix, you go ahead and fix. If you don't wanna fix it, don't fix it. But just know that the day you get married is the day that everything changes, honestly. And just be prepared for that.
I think you hit the nail on the head by saying there's a cost associated to get married. And we're not even talking about financial right now. We're talking about friends, family, everything else. You're gonna lose some friends, you're gonna lose some family, but you do gain a partner, and hopefully a partner that is down to ride with you until the wheels fall off. And ultimately, I think that's the thing that I guess you really, like, folks don't talk about, and that's the thing you have to hold on to, that although, yeah, maybe losing different things, different aspects, you are gaining something as well at the same time. And what you're gaining is, at this point moving forward, it's the only objective, it's the only thing that's important. Nothing becomes more important. Your friends don't come before this person, your family don't come before this person. So it's you have a new priority, a new outlook on life, and your relationships, the friends you thought you had, the best friends, the sisters, brothers, this, that, and the other, all of that, I think all of that changes one way or another. Yeah. And I will say definitely you need to, if you enter in that season of life, you need to find yourself some married friends. It's the only way you're going to make it through. In so many different ways. You're going to have so many different influences pulling at you. Make sure you're feeding yourself with positivity and the good stuff you need is going to strengthen your marriage and ultimately take you where you want to go.
Yeah,
so
I agree. Well, this is Amadi Coming Soon. Actually, we're now Amadi at last. We made it to the end. So this is now Amadi at last.
Hey, y'all.
And thank y'all. More to come. We out.
Peace.